Hello, this is Amy Baker with the Hypnotic Advantage, and I am so happy that you are back for your third session. Now, while it isn't necessary, it is advised to listen to this with headphones because it will give you a better listening experience. Now, this is the third session out of a 6-session program. So if you haven't done the first 2 sessions, then you will need to do them before doing this one. Otherwise, you will not be able to reach the depth or have the connections needed for this session. You can get the other sessions on my website, thehypnoticadvantage.com. Now in this session, we are going to do forgiveness work. Forgiveness for self and others. And then we will regress back before your spirit enters the embryo and learn about your life purpose for this lifetime and what you came here to experience. Forgiveness is an important part of healing, and it's something that we do for ourselves, not the other person. It helps us release baggage that weighs us down and lowers our vibration. This program teaches you how to do self-hypnosis and how to connect to higher guidance. But in order to achieve that completely, we need to raise our vibration. We reach higher vibrations by releasing emotions that vibrate at lower frequencies. Emotions like blame, guilt, shame, anger, etc. Now this session makes forgiveness work very easy, because we are doing it on the soul plane. You will be able to walk into other souls and understand everything about them. What made them the way they were, why they did the things they did. In other words, this session gives you the whole picture and the why behind things, and it completely shifts your perspective. Normally, we experience life like we do when we are stuck in traffic, sitting in a car, only being able to see what is directly in front of us. However, this session is like being in a helicopter, hovering above the traffic and seeing everything from a 360-degree view, offering an entirely different perspective. Every person has a soul. Therefore, on the soul plane, we can connect with people who have passed, as well as those who are still living. Time and space do not exist on the soul plane. Now this session will create shifts in your life in huge ways. It is very common for relationships to shift after this session. I've had many clients hear from people that they haven't spoken to in 20 plus years after doing this session, just calling out of the blue. Of course, it's up to you how you want to move forward with that, because forgiving isn't the same as forgetting. Just because we have let things go and have a better understanding does not obligate us in any way to give anyone a second chance. This session is very empowering, and the one that most clients say was a huge turning point for them. Once we have finished the forgiveness work, I will give you the opportunity to call forth any other soul that you may want to connect with. This time can be used to call forth on a loved one who has passed, or to gain better understanding with a partner, a child, an employer, etc. It's oftentimes easier to work things out here or communicate on this level than it is in person. Do not fret if you do not have time to call forth everyone that you want, because if you are practicing your self-hypnosis as lined out in the program, in just a couple weeks you will be able to easily come back here on your own and do this kind of work anytime you wish. Now you are more than welcome to listen to this recording multiple times. However, there really is no need to listen to this recording more than once. It will do what it is designed to do the very first time, unless there was something that caused distractions during your session. The results are lasting because you're gaining insight and wisdom. Your time is best spent practicing your self-hypnosis because that will speed up the benefits, healing, and learning. Now, in a moment, we're going to begin your session. And of course, it's important to not listen to this while driving or operating any kind of machinery. And if an emergency should arise or a situation that requires your attention comes about, you will be able to emerge and handle anything that requires your attention. However, you're not going to want to be disturbed. So make sure that your phone is turned off and you have some privacy, and get in a nice, warm, comfortable place where you will not be disturbed, and enjoy this much-deserved time to yourself. Up until now, my sessions have all been done live, either in person at my office or on Zoom. And before I meet with my clients, I do a quick meditation and I ask for help and guidance to best help my client. Now, since this is a recording, I can't exactly duplicate my live sessions. However, I want to get as close as I possibly can. So we will begin with a quick meditation. Superconscious, are you there? Thank you. So I am getting ready to record my third session, and I ask for you to please be with me and guide me. And to please be with the listener and help guide them. Please help whoever listens to this receive amazing, over-the-top results. And please remove any fear or blocks and do whatever needs to be done so that they can have as good or better results than they would doing the sessions live in my office. And Superconscious, please make sure that everything in this session is beneficial and appropriate for the listener, and always for their highest good. Please help them gain as much information as possible so that they may release everything that is not beneficial for them, while empowering them and giving them a new perspective. Please help them heal in any way that they need to be healed. And when it comes time for the informed soul part, please help them have an amazing experience, gaining as much information as is beneficial and appropriate, as well as understanding all information. Superconscious, please check their space, home, and property, and remove any energies, entities, or thought forms that are not of the light, sending them to the light. And please bring in beautiful, bright, white, protective light and protect them throughout this session. And also please program in that anytime they do their self-hypnosis and go beyond the deep level, that their space is cleared and protection is brought in. Thank you. And now, let us begin. So look up at the ceiling and take in a nice, long, deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds, and as you exhale, allow your eyes to close. And just let go of any tension in your body. Let your whole body relax as much as possible right now. Any sounds or motion that you hear will not disturb you in any way. They will only help you become more relaxed. The only sound you will notice will be the sound of my voice. Now place your awareness on your eye muscles and relax the muscles around your eyes to the point that they just won't work. When you know that you have relaxed them to the point that they just won't work, test them to see how well you did. Very good. And stop testing and just let your eyes relax even more now. And now let the same quality of relaxation you have in your eyes flow into the top of your head. And imagine it's like a warm wave of relaxation, and just send it down from your head, down to your entire body, right down to the tips of your toes. And just let your whole body relax completely. Completely relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Now we can deepen this relaxation even more. So in a moment, I'm going to have you open and close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, that is your signal to let this feeling of relaxation become 10 times deeper. All you have to do is want it to happen, and you can make it happen very easily. You now open your eyes. Close your eyes. And feel the relaxation flow through your entire body, taking you much deeper. And use that wonderful imagination of yours and imagine your whole body is covered and wrapped in a warm blanket of relaxation. And we can deepen this relaxation even more. So in a moment, I'm going to have you open and close your eyes. And this time when you close your eyes, you will double the relaxation and make it become twice as deep. And now once more, open your eyes. Close your eyes. And double your relaxation. Very good. Let every muscle and fiber in your body become so relaxed that as long as you hold on to this relaxation, every muscle of your body will not work. Now in a moment, I'm going to have you open and close your eyes one more time again. And when you close your eyes, you'll double the relaxation you now have, making it become twice as deep. Okay, once more, open your eyes. Close your eyes. And double the relaxation. Very good. Let every muscle in your body become so relaxed that as long as you hold on to this quality of relaxation, every muscle of your body will not work. Now, if you followed my instructions up to this point, then your body should be loose, limp, and oh so comfortable, feeling nice and relaxed. Very good. Now that we have your body relaxed, let's get your mind relaxed. And that is very easy to do, because when your mind is relaxed, it's easy for you to accept suggestions that will help you in the areas that you would like to have help in. And those suggestions can be very powerful, and you can reject suggestions very quickly and powerfully if you don't like them. So it's in your best interest to go ahead and let this happen. So let me show you how easy it is. In a moment, silently in your mind, you're going to slowly start counting backwards, starting from the number 100. And after each number, you will say the words deeper, relaxed. So we'll go like this. 100, deeper, relaxed. 99, deeper, relaxed. and so on until I tell you to stop counting. And each time you say the number and the words deeper relaxed, let your mind grow twice as calm, still, and serene. In other words, double your mental relaxation with each number. Now, if you do this, you will discover after just a couple of numbers, and it doesn't take very long at all, that you have relaxed your mind beautifully and completely. Notice how quickly and effortlessly this can be done. Begin with the idea of wanting this to happen and allow it to happen. Okay, slowly begin by silently in your mind counting backwards, starting with the number 100 and saying the words deeper relaxed, and continue until I tell you to stop. Very good. And now stop counting and just let them all be gone. Let them all just float away. Feels so good when they're all gone. And now that the mind is relaxed and the body is relaxed and the mind and body continue to relax much more with every gentle breath that you exhale. Not because I say so, but just because it's the nature of the human mind to enjoy these moments of deeper relaxation where change can be yours in the way that you would like to change. Now, there are 3 things we can do together when we do hypnosis. First, I can talk and you can simply follow instructions. And by doing that, you are already creating a nice level of hypnotic relaxation. Second, you can think about things that I suggest to you. For example, I'd like you to now think about the perfectly formed leaf from a tree. Let it be green like springtime with a single drop of moisture upon it, like a warm and gentle rain had passed by. Third, I can have you focus on feelings. For example, even though you might not have been thinking about it a moment ago, merely because I suggest it, and for no other reason, your mind becomes aware of how nice and relaxed your body feels. And as that awareness fades, you go deeper. And now your attention goes to the feeling of your breath, noticing your body inhaling and exhaling, and noticing how each breath takes you deeper. And now your attention goes to the feeling of your heartbeat. And noticing how each beat takes you deeper. And now your attention goes to the feeling of the furniture pushing up against your body, which reminds you that you are safe and secure, relaxing more and more with every breath that you exhale. And now, superconscious, please take them to deep. And now take them to high with guidance. Please bring in ultra, superior, and divine, and anyone else that will be beneficial. And I ask for higher guidance to please help and support them throughout this session. And Superconscious, please remove any fears or blocks so that they can receive help and healing and information that will help them moving forward. Thank you. And now allow the question to come into your mind. What is my purpose? What is my calling in life? What am I supposed to do next? And in a moment, I'm going to ask Superconscious to take you back to a recent time when you were wondering about that or thinking about that. Perhaps you had an idea of wondering, what am I supposed to do or learn in this life? Or why am I here? Now, Superconscious, I would like for you to take them back to a recent time in their life, a time where they were curious about the purpose of their life, or to a feeling of wanting to know what the meaning of this life is all about. And it will be as if it's happening all over again. Be there now and notice, is it daytime or nighttime? Alone or with someone? Standing, sitting, or lying down? Where are you? What is going on? What are you thinking? Wonderful. Now, Superconscious, I would like for you to take them back to another time in their life. A time when they were much younger, much younger, and were feeling curious about their life's purpose, or to a feeling of wanting to know what the meaning of this life is all about. Be there now. Is it daytime or nighttime? Alone or with someone? And what are you thinking and feeling? Wonderful. And now, Superconscious, take them to the soul level and take them to the place where everyone who needs forgiveness is at. Superconscious, you and guidance team, please call forth every soul who needs or wants forgiveness and help orchestrate this. Please have the 4 main ones step forward, one at a time, allowing the listener's soul to step into the other soul and know everything there is to know for their highest good. Help them understand what made this person the way they were, why they did the things they did, how they later viewed the situation, did they have any regrets, were they intentionally trying to hurt them, how did they feel and view the situation. Help the listener have all the information that they need. Please help the listener see, feel, and experience everything about the other person and the situations in the safest, most gentle, beneficial, and appropriate way. Then help the listener gain understanding of how this relationship helped them in some way, and to gain information about the lessons that were learned through the relationship. Help them say whatever needs to be said for closure, and then forgive the other person while setting their spirit free and feeling gratitude for the lessons learned, and help the listener feel the forgiveness and the gratitude on all levels of body, mind, and soul, and in their heart, sending it through all cords tied to the experiences with this person. Superconscious, when you're ready, please call forth the first person who needs forgiveness. Okay, so now step into their soul and understand everything there is to understand about them. Understand what made them the way they were. Why did they do the things they did? Feel how they felt about you. Did they intentionally mean to hurt you? Did they regret their actions later on? If they could go back and change things, would they? How did this relationship benefit you in some way? Did it teach you compassion, or maybe made you stronger? Did it teach you to set boundaries or something else? What lessons were learned from this relationship? So tell the Spirit everything that you feel like you need to say in order to have closure. And when you're done with that, tell the Spirit that you forgive them and that you set them free. And feel gratitude for the benefits and lessons learned from this relationship. Now, superconscious, please call forth the next person who needs forgiveness. And again, step into their soul and understand everything there is to understand about them. What made them the way they were? Why did they do the things they did? And feel how they felt about you. Did they intentionally mean to hurt you? Did they regret their actions later on? If they could go back and change things, would they? How did this relationship benefit you in some way? What did it teach you? What lessons were learned from this relationship? Tell the Spirit everything that you feel like you need to say in order to have closure. And when you are done with that, tell the Spirit that you forgive them and that you set them free. And feel gratitude for the benefits and lessons learned from this relationship. Superconscious, please call forth the next person who needs forgiveness. And again, step into their soul and understand everything there is to understand about them. What made them the way they were? Why did they do the things they did? Feel how they felt about you. Did they intentionally mean to hurt you? Did they regret their actions later on? If they could go back and change things, would they? How did this relationship benefit you in some way? What did it teach you? What lessons were learned from this relationship? Tell the Spirit everything that you feel like you need to say in order to have closure. And when you are done with that, tell the Spirit that you forgive them and that you set them free. And feel gratitude for the benefits and lessons learned from this relationship. And Superconscious, please call forth the next person who needs forgiveness. And again, step into their soul and understand everything there is to understand about them. What made them the way they were? Why did they do the things they did? Feel how they felt about you. Did they intentionally mean to hurt you? Did they regret their actions later on? If they could go back and change things, would they? How did this relationship benefit you in some way? What did it teach you? What lessons were learned from this relationship? Now tell the Spirit everything that you feel like you need to say in order to have closure. And when you are done with that, tell the Spirit that you forgive them and you set them free. And feel gratitude for the benefits and lessons learned from this relationship. Now, Superconscious and Guidance team, please call forth any other souls who want and need forgiveness following this process, and keep them coming one after another until everyone has been forgiven. And now, Superconscious, please call forth the listener's soul. And help them see and experience all the times they have felt guilt or shame for their actions or inactions, and help them understand how they were always doing the best they could at the time, with the information that they had at that time. Helping them realize that their actions were not intentional, and if they had it all to do over again, they would have done things differently. Help them see all of the lessons and knowledge that they have gained from their mistakes, realizing that every mistake taught them something and has made them who they are today. Help them forgive themselves and set their spirit free, while feeling gratitude for all of the lessons learned. Help them feel the forgiveness and the gratitude on all levels of body, mind, and soul, and in their heart, sending it through all cords tied to the experiences. And now, if there is any soul that you would like to call forth, I will give you a moment to do that now. You can call forth anyone who has passed to say whatever needs to be said, or a child, a partner, or anyone else. This can be done to have a better understanding of them and or to help work out relationship issues, or just to give them encouragement. And I will give you a moment of silence to do this now. Wonderful. Now, Superconscious, you and Guidance Team, please do anything and everything that needs to be done for all people and experiences touched here today. Please backfill everything with love and light, and do whatever needs to be done to allow the integration of changes to integrate seamlessly on all levels. And now, Superconscious, please take them to a time before their spirit entered the embryo for this lifetime. To a time when they were with guidance or counsel and preparing for this life, just moments before entering the embryo. To the time when their spirit knew everything it needed to know about this lifetime and guidance or counsel was present. Superconscious and guidance present, please give their conscious mind as much information as is appropriate and beneficial for these questions. So, how did you end up with your parents? Did you choose them, or were they chosen for you? And for what purpose? Will anyone from your soul group be with you in this lifetime? If so, what role will they play? Are there any that will show up that you haven't met yet? If so, how will you recognize them? What lessons are you coming to learn? How are you doing with this so far? Superconscious, if you or guidance team have anything to share in this area, please do so now. So, what are you coming here to experience or to learn? How is your health? And what is the purpose of that? What challenges will you have? How are you doing with these? And what is the best way to overcome these challenges? What skills and talents will you have? Is this going to be an easy life? Why or why not? What is the purpose of this lifetime? How are you doing with this assignment? How will you know when you have achieved your purpose? Once you've achieved it, then what happens? So were all of these circumstances chosen for you, or did you choose them? And for what purpose? So now I will give you a moment of silence, and if you have any other questions, you can ask them now. Wonderful. Now, Superconscious and Guidance team, before moving on, is there anything else that you would like to say or any advice that you can give to help make this life as productive, useful, and fulfilling as possible? Please tell them everything that they need to know so that they can make the most progress and the most use of their existence in this lifetime. Now, Superconscious, will you please make sure that the 10s are at 10 and do whatever needs to be done to make sure that they remain there? And can you feel gratitude for what they have shared with you and for this experience? If so, please express that now. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, there's going to be 3 of us. There's going to be you, your soul, and me. And we're going to be with the new body that you are going to have. The new body of the first day you were born. The very first day. And what we're going to do, because most people, when they are born, they forget everything that they knew when they were in the spirit. But today, we will tear the veil of forgetting and bring the knowledge of the soul. And when I count to 3, I will still be talking to you, but we will be with that 1-day-old baby. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. There they are. How do they look brand new in this world? So please go over there and talk to them. And when you talk to them, you're going to do something very special. You are going to take this spiritual knowledge and you're going to implant it in the brain just by speaking to them so that they will bring this wisdom into the body. And share with them everything that your soul feels is important about your purpose in this life. Everything that they need to know to enjoy this lifetime and to make the most of their time here on earth. And start with letting them know that you love them and that you will always be with them and that you are proud of them. Tell them what they are coming into this life for. Tell them what to expect, what their life purpose is, and share all of the information that you received. And now that little body is your body for this life. And I would now like for you to comfortably move into that body and notice, how does it feel to be in this little body? That brain, those fingers, and that body. And as you do, your knowledge and your wisdom as a soul with a purpose moves into that brain, that muscular system that is growing every day. And how does that body feel? And is this child lovable? So now I will speak to you as little one. So now, little one, in your mind, repeat after me. Now I've changed, because now I know, and you put an ending on it. And in your mind, repeat after me. Now I've changed, because now I feel, and you put an ending on it. And now have little one tell grown up what your life purpose is and everything that you have learned. And now tell grown up that as I change, you change, because I am you. I am your past, and you are my future. And now grown up, tell little one that you will always be with them, because you are them, and they are you. An imagined little one is the size of a little doll that fits in the palm of your hand, and place this little one close to your heart where they remain with you always. Today, you renew your life mentally, emotionally, and physically, becoming who you really are, and recognizing that you were born perfect just the way you are, and knowing that you have everything that you need to do everything that you came into this life to do. And now, as grown up, in your mind, repeat after me. I have changed because now I know, and you put an ending on it. I have changed because now I feel, and you put an ending on it. Wonderful. And because you've done this work today, you have changed. From this point forward, you will be confident and self-assured, because now you know that you are so much more than just your body. And you will now be living your life from a place of certainty, enjoying all of the physical pleasures this world has to offer. Because now that you have seen the bigger picture, you can let go of anxiety and worry. You can forgive yourself and others and let old wounds heal, so that you can embrace your life and enjoy friendships, relationships, and all the wonderful things that life offers. And you will now recognize how beautiful your life truly is and be filled with gratitude for every aspect of it. You will feel so free and light, and this freedom will increase your enjoyment. In fact, this newfound freedom will have you enjoying everything in your life 100 times more than ever before, because you are renewed. You will feel like a giddy teenager that is wise beyond their years and excited and passionate about life. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I get to 5, I would like for you to open your eyes and emerge from hypnosis, but not before. 1. You're slowly beginning to emerge from hypnosis, and you now know that you have more confidence in everything that you do. 2. Over the next couple of days, longer if you like, you will notice the color red more than ever before. It could be red lights, stop signs, tail lights, or anything red, but each time you see the color red, you will feel wonderful, because you will become aware of all of the changes that are happening inside of you. 3. Even though we only spent a little bit doing hypnosis today, you will find that you feel absolutely wonderful. 4. Feeling refreshed and grounded, preparing to open your eyes. 5. Eyes open, feeling great. And you do feel good, don't you? Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this session. And you will notice changes very quickly from this session. Feeling lighter, happier, more at ease. With a shift in perspective, those are just a few of the changes that you will notice. And while you will notice many shifts happening almost immediately, this session continues working in the background for months to come, with the results just getting better and better. And it is very beneficial to journal after this session to help you remember information that came to you, because it's common for greater understanding and even more information to come about as you write it down. Doing this soon after your session is the best time. Now this week, practice your self-hypnosis and continue to muscle test, and you can use the affirmation from this week included in the PDF or the one from last week or the first week, or a combination of the three. But follow the steps for this week as we've added on steps. Now this will be your last week using affirmations. Starting next week, you will be connecting to and communicating with higher guidance, and it will be similar to the session you had today. Now, if you're going through the entire protocol, you will want to give yourself 1 week before doing the next session. In the next session, we will be connecting to higher guidance and working on all sorts of stuff. If there's anything in particular that you want to work on, make notes because you will have an opportunity to do that next week. Next week's session will be twofold. 1, it will work on aspects that need to be worked on, and 2, it will teach you how to connect to higher guidance and to work on anything and everything that you might need help with. If you do not already have the recordings for the next session, you can get it on my website, thehypnoticadvantage.com. Until next time, take care and God bless.